Curry the bucket on the assist by Barnes.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Now, here's Aldridge. Martin dishes to Leonard. Again, Leonard missing.
That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find the rhythm and flow here offensively.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Back to Parker. And it's Leonard at the elbow. Curry with the steal. Here's Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Green's got his second bucket.
Fast break opportunities do not get any easier than that one off the steal.
Exactly. The defense really no chance to get back. Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
And Leonard gets it to go.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Spurs trail by 5. Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
Iguodala gets the bucket.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the Warriors with some changes. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. Spates comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. San Antonio also making some changes. West is checked in for Duncan. Green comes in for Leonard. And it's Mills in for Parker. Three-pointer, Martin. Good.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Thompson with the bucket. Spurs trail by 5. Outside, Green. Kicks it to Aldridge. It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
You know, basketball can be a thing of beauty, and the Warriors show just how gorgeous ball movement can be last year. Every possession looked like a well-orchestrated concert. It was incredibly fun to watch. Not so much fun, probably, to coach against.
Well, the Warriors did zip the ball around very well last year, Clark. They led the league, as Greg was just talking about, led the league in assists per game. It wasn't even close. Over 27 assists per game as a team.
Yeah, 28 times they had 30 or more assists. In 2014, the team that led in that category was the Spurs. They did it only 16 times.
And the Spurs with some changes. Diaw comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Anderson in for Kevin Martin. Here is Livingston. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Diaw. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
It's tipped. And Thompson kicks to Livingston. Goes back up. Feeds it to Ezeli. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement. And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, they've got to get some things straightened out, and sometimes the best way to do that is with a timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
And pushing it up is Golden State Warriors again in transition. Fades. So as we end the first quarter, already. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. Barbosa is up there with Steph Curry. And it's Barnes in the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Warriors leading by 12. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense. But their defense, you know, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Brandon Rush, he's checked in for the Warriors. San Antonio also making some changes. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Anderson, and Martin subbed in for Manu Ginobili. Parker passes to Martin. The Spurs working the ball around now.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. Impressive fast break there. They did a great job advancing the rock with the pass.
Here's Curry with the three, and he gets it to go. Curry's got 7 points.
That's how you extend the lead. I mean, they have tremendous confidence going for them right now, and that confidence is leading to some excellent shooting.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Speights checked in for Bogut. And Ian Clark subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. David West, he's checked in for San Antonio. Curry can't get it to go.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And they'll keep possession. Parker's shot is off. Warriors leading by 13. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. No good from Clark.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Yeah, it looked good initially, but then broke down just as quickly.
Curry with it. Leonard picks him up. Here's Speights. West with the block. Here's Leonard. Goes back up. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. And it goes on Draymond Green. The Spurs shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. It's not really a surprise at this point, but the Spurs were in the playoffs last year. 18th consecutive appearance.
Yeah, and they weren't in that usual top three spot, though. Although, had they won the last game, instead of being the sixth, they would have been the second.
Right. Didn't
have that home court advantage, and as they went up against the Clippers, it really cost them in that seventh game.
The kick out to Speights. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Speights has got 6.
Guys, you know, you're not going to hit that shot too often. That's high risk.
Aldridge dishes to Leonard. Right block shot. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And against the Clippers, the Spurs didn't have home court advantage. I mean, ended up playing a big part in that series. They ended up losing in Game 7 in Staples with some questionable timekeeping, but that's not why they lost.
Parker kicks it to West. Great D that time from Green.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the and chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely, I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
Martin kicks to Aldridge. Leonard the pass to Aldridge. Fades. And it's off the back rim, no good. And now running up the court, Rush pushing it all the way.
Looky here, looky here. How about that one? That play, take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook for future reference.
Perfectly done. He put it on a platter for him. Gosh, that was neat.
And guys, how about the touch there on the finish? Really just flawless.
Martin with the bucket.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And here's Green outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Parker. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Kevin Martin on the wing. And a miss there on the triple.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
with a